What if just one glass, first thing in the morning, could help clean out your entire colon in under 10 minutes? You don't need harsh laxatives, no powders, no side effects. Because new research shows a simple natural drink can trigger what's called the osmotic flush, a safe, science-backed mechanism that works with your body, not against it. And the results? Well, they may surprise you. After 60, your digestive system slows down. The colon doesn't move waste like it used to, and that can lead to bloating, discomfort, and even toxic buildup over time. But the good news? You don't need a prescription to reset things. Just a morning glass of the right ingredients, backed by new research, can activate your body's own cleansing system. Let me show you how it works, and how to do it safely. 1. Why colon health slows down. After 60, have you ever felt like your digestion just isn't what it used to be? You eat the same meals, but now they seem to sit heavier, gas, bloating, irregularity that feels unpredictable. It's not your fault. After 60, your digestive system begins to shift in very real and very physical ways. You see, your colon is like a busy highway. In your younger years, waste moves through smoothly, like cars flowing on green lights. But with age, two critical traffic controllers begin to slow down. First, your stomach acid and digestive enzymes decline. One study from the University of Adelaide found that seniors produce significantly less hydrochloric acid, the substance that helps break down food into absorbable nutrients. Less acid means food stays heavier in your system, and it creates more gas and fermentation downstream. Second, your myenteric plexus, that's the nervous system of your gut, begins to lose its signal strength. These nerve cells control peristalsis, the wave-like motion that pushes waste through your colon. But after 60, research shows those neurons decline in number. It's like a highway with broken traffic lights. The signals are still there, but they're delayed, weaker, and sometimes just gone. Ruth, 68, used to think her sluggish digestion was just normal aging. But after learning this, she said, it was like finding the reason behind all those restless nights and bathroom struggles. I wasn't broken, I just needed a better rhythm. So, here's your gentle reflection. Have you noticed any new patterns in your digestion lately, especially after your evening meals? It might not be just the food. It could be your internal signals calling for support. And up next, we'll talk about the one natural glass that can turn those signals back on in just 10 minutes. 2. The osmotic flush. You might be wondering, can a single drink really move waste through your system in just 10 minutes? The answer, backed by clinical science, is yes. And it all comes down to something called the osmotic effect. Think of it like this. Imagine your colon is a long, dry riverbed. The walls are sluggish. Things are stuck. But when you pour in just the right combination of minerals and warmth, water is drawn inward, flooding the dry space and loosening everything up. That's the magic behind the warm saltwater flush. Here's how it works. When you drink 1 teaspoon of unrefined sea salt dissolved in 16 ounces of warm water, and do it first thing in the morning on an empty stomach, it creates an osmotic gradient. This means the salt pulls water into your colon, almost like a sponge. The extra hydration softens waste, expands the bowel slightly, and kickstarts peristalsis, those rhythmic contractions that move things along. It's fast, gentle, and surprisingly effective. In fact, a 2020 multi-center trial involving 931 older adults found that 83.9% of seniors had successful colon cleansing using osmotic solutions, with the highest success rate in participants over 65. Now, this isn't something to do every day. It's a reset tool. Use it once a week or as needed when you're feeling sluggish or backed up. Frank, 72, shared his experience. I didn't believe it would work, but 30 minutes after drinking it, Let's just say I cleared my whole morning schedule and my colon. Just remember, hydration is key. If you try this flush, follow it with plenty of clean water throughout the day. And always check with your doctor if you take medications for blood pressure or kidney conditions. So, here's your mid-script question. Would you try the saltwater flush, even just once, to see how your body responds? Let me know below. Your story might give someone else the courage to try it too. And coming up next, we'll explore a gentler daily version of this flush that works without salt. 3. Lemon honey water. Not everyone wants a rapid flush, and let's be honest, not everybody can handle one. That's why this next option has become a quiet favorite among seniors who want daily support without discomfort. It's simple, it's soothing, and it works on a deeper, more consistent level. Lemon honey water. Every morning, before coffee or breakfast, just mix the juice of half a lemon with 1 teaspoon of raw honey into 10 ounces of warm water. Sip it slowly, almost like a morning meditation. Now, why does this work? Lemon contains natural compounds called polyphenols, which help support liver detox and gently stimulate bile production. That bile helps keep your digestive rhythm flowing, like oil in a rusty engine. Meanwhile, raw honey acts as a natural prebiotic, feeding your beneficial gut bacteria and soothing the digestive tract. It's like sending a warm towel through your insides, calm, gentle, but effective. A 2021 study from the University of Reading found that senior participants who consumed symbiotic compounds like lemon polyphenols saw a significant drop in IL-6, a pro-inflammatory cytokine linked to sluggish digestion, chronic fatigue, and immune decline. In simpler terms, this little drink reduces inflammation, nurtures your gut, and wakes up your system without the crash. Let me tell you about Irene, 70. I used to dread my mornings, bloated, stiff, no appetite. Now I have this warm lemon honey drink as soon as I wake up. Within 10 minutes, I feel lighter and strangely more hopeful. That's the power of daily rhythm. It's not just about flushing out, it's about setting the tone for your whole day, physically and emotionally. So, here's your gentle mirror. What's the first thing your body receives each morning? Is it helping you or holding you back? Next, we'll talk about the unsung hero of long-term colon health, a special kind of fiber that acts like a street sweeper inside your gut. 4. Fiber. If the salt flush is your emergency exit and lemon honey water is your daily starter, then fiber is the quiet maintenance crew that keeps everything running long after you've forgotten they're there. Specifically, psyllium husk. This humble plant fiber doesn't just pass through your system, it transforms it from the inside out. Here's how it works. When psyllium hits water, it expands into a soft, gel-like mass. This gel acts like a street sweeper inside your colon, gathering up waste, softening stool, and signaling your gut to move. In a 2021 clinical trial involving adults with chronic constipation, psyllium increased stool frequency from 2.9 to 3.8 movements per week over just 8 weeks, with significant improvements in gut microbial diversity. But the key with fiber isn't intensity, it's consistency. Start with just 1 teaspoon, 5 grams, of psyllium in 8 ounces of water, taken about 30 minutes before meals. Stir well, drink immediately, and most importantly, follow it with a full glass of plain water. If your body tolerates it well, you can work up to 1 tablespoon up to 3 times a day. Now, here's what makes this powerful. Over time, this rhythm doesn't just relieve constipation, it improves your microbiome, reduces dependence on laxatives, and in one hospital-based trial, helps seniors cut their laxative use by 59% over 12 weeks. Let me share something from Lorraine, a caregiver for her 74-year-old mother. We tried everything: meds, teas, prune juice. Nothing really lasted. But adding psyllium before lunch became part of our routine. No more surprises, no more emergencies, just peace. That's the point. Fiber doesn't force your body, it supports it, like a kind friend who shows up on time, every time without being asked. Here's something to reflect on. Have you found a rhythm that works for your body? Or are you still waiting for your digestion to get better on its own? Because up next, we'll explore the silent saboteur behind many digestion issues, inflammation, and how to calm it from within. 5. How gut inflammation blocks regularity. Sometimes, digestion issues aren't about what you eat. They're about what your gut is fighting, silently, every single day. Let's talk about inflammation. Inside your digestive tract live trillions of bacteria, some helpful, some harmful. After 60, the balance between them starts to shift. Helpful strains like bifidobacteria tend to decline, while more inflammatory strains like proteobacteria quietly take over. It's like a peaceful neighborhood where noise and traffic start building slowly until nothing moves like it used to. This is what researchers call inflammaging, chronic low-grade inflammation that builds with age and quietly disrupts your body's signals. In your gut, this can impair something called motility, the rhythmic movement that pushes waste through. The more inflammation, the more sluggish your colon becomes. But here's the encouraging part. A 2021 study from the University of Reading found that just 3 weeks of symbiotic supplementation, that's prebiotics plus probiotics, significantly reduced IL-6, a key inflammatory marker. Even more interesting, it increased natural killer cell activity by 30% in elderly women, a major boost to immune function and microbial balance. So, what can you do? Try adding anti-inflammatory allies to your morning and mealtime habits. A small serving of plain kefir or unsweetened yogurt, fermented vegetables like sauerkraut or kimchi, a teaspoon of ground flaxseed in your smoothie, and of course, lemon honey water plays a double role here too. Let me tell you about Marcia, 67. I didn't realize inflammation could show up as constipation. I thought I needed more fiber. Turns out I needed more calm, inside my gut. What if your body isn't blocked? It's just inflamed. And what if soothing that inflammation is the key to restoring flow? Coming up next, we'll challenge one common belief about colon health and reveal why many seniors may be doing more harm than good. So, what if all this discomfort you've been carrying isn't a sign of brokenness, but simply your body asking, gently, for rhythm again? Because here's the quiet truth most people overlook. After 60, your body doesn't stop trying to heal. It just stops shouting. The signals become softer, more subtle, but they're still there, in your digestion, in your energy, in the way your mornings feel. And sometimes all it takes is one small ritual. A warm glass in the morning, a scoop of fiber before lunch, a shift toward calm, to start rebuilding trust between you and your gut. You don't need to do everything at once. Just begin with what feels safe, what feels kind. Here's my gentle invitation. Have you already tried one of these routines? Lemon water, psyllium, maybe a probiotic? Or are you just starting to explore what works for your body? Let us know in the comments. Your story might open a door for someone else. And if this video helped you feel even a little more hopeful about your health, tap the like button, subscribe for weekly senior-rooted health insights, and turn on notifications so you never miss a moment of science-backed self-care. You deserve to feel light again, and we're here to walk with you.